bounce in there, which will suit stroke play as well. I think it'll be a good wicket tonight.
If that's the case, it's going to suit the guy we're going to hear from right now, Irfan Pathan.
Of course, it's a pleasure to speak with Irfan Pathan. You last played for India in 2012. How has your preparations been coming up to this first match?
The only preparation I had was in commentary box. So, I was just reading the game, talking about the game. Not much time. I was training in between at the hotel in Mumbai. But, professional practice, professional training is totally two different things altogether. I had 2 days of practice with the team. And trust me, it doesn't feel the same, but I'm looking forward to it, because the one thing I really wanted to try and see if I can play good cricket or not. And so my mindset is there, and after experience what you have, it's all about mindset. So I'm just looking forward to go out there and just bowl and bat.
Of course, Kandy Tuskers, your team, one of 5 teams in this competition. How would you describe your team, and what's its chances of winning this title?
Look, I played IPL for so many years, Darren, but the most important thing in IPL was 7 Indian guys needs to have a good cricket. They need to have solid base in terms of talent, in terms of ability to match up the international players. And I think our team, Kandy Tusker, has that. Some of the guys really good talent. 4 international Sri Lankan players, which makes things really easy for the team. But at the same time, couple of good bowlers. Just keep an eye on them, and I'm really looking forward to see their growth, because I have spoken to a couple of them during these 2 or 3 days, but some of them can move the ball.
We know of your all-round ability with bat and ball, but you mentioned a mentorship type role in a recent interview.
Yeah.
How is that role going in this Kandy Tuskers setup?
Look, we just had very little time together in terms of 3 days of practice, but in those 3 days we had a lot of communication going, and which is the key, because I communicate, they can take something out of me, and I can actually learn their culture, get closer together as well. And I think in Lankan Premier League, who has just gelled together will be the key. And for me, in terms of mentorship role, there'll be a lot of talking will be going on the field, especially when in the field. But that mentorship role I've been doing in domestic cricket for 2 years when I did in India. Trying to do the same here as well. Hopefully, we'll be able to do some great performances in the tournament.
We're excited to see you play. All the very best.
Thank you so much, Darren.
4 overseas players are allowed in each side. Mickey, that's exactly the sort of overseas player they need.
100%. What I liked about that interview was the mentoring side of it, where he wanted to learn, he wanted to give all his experience to some of the younger Sri Lankan players. And that's exactly what you want from an overseas player.
He's going to be one of those guys who's going to be spending a lot of time with the young guys behind the scenes as well, and passing on so much knowledge. He's a wonderful player in his prime, and great to see him back. Obviously, a former India player. Great to see him back and playing now. Mickey, thanks for your views.
Pleasure.
We're here in the commentary box.
Pleasure,
We're going to take a break now. When we come back, of course, we're going to have some action. We'll see you in the commentary box shortly.